You know, after looking at all of these folding phones, have you ever thought to yourself, man, why doesn't someone make a giant screen and turn it into a folding laptop? Well, someone at Asus thought the same thing, so they made the Zenbook Fold, a 17-inch OLED folding laptop. It has a 17.3-inch OLED display that can fold down into a 12.5-inch screen. You can use this as a tablet, or kind of like a book, or like a standard laptop PC. It's powered by the Intel 12th generation Core i7 processor and has a 75 Wh capacity battery. Asus also gives you a special Bluetooth keyboard and touchpad that when you put on this device automatically changes it into a laptop form factor. It reminds me of that one keyboard accessory that the Galaxy S8 Plus had. Remember, when you attach this keyboard on the screen, it would move all the UI elements above that keyboard. So it's the same thing going on here. The keyboard connects with Bluetooth and Asus calls it ErgoSense. The whole idea is that this folding laptop is way easier to carry than other traditional laptops. It's only 17.4 mm thick and weighs just 1.6 kg without the keyboard. With the keyboard it weighs just 1.99 kg. Yeah, that's a pretty slim and light machine. If you don't want that tactile feedback, you don't have to have that keyboard though. You can still use the on-screen keyboard since this is a touchscreen device. But I think the best way of using this is to keep the keyboard completely separate from the device. That way you have the giant screen and the keyboard at the same time. They call it PC mode, but I think a better word would be desktop mode. The display is 100% compatible with DCI-P3 color gamut and has HDR support as well. The display is 4:3 in aspect ratio and not 16:9, so this is not exactly optimized for gaming or multimedia because you'll probably see some black bars when you're playing videos. But I suppose it was designed this way to keep it as functional as possible both when it is folded up or it is opened all the way. The display has other impressive certifications like it emits 70% lower blue light than most other LCD displays. It has a 5 megapixel webcam up top and it also has 3D face scanning support, so yeah, you can use Windows Hello on this. And the 500 nits peak brightness should make it pretty easily visible even in well-lit rooms. It comes with a maximum of 16GB of RAM and 1TB of PCIe Gen 4 SSD. The lack of a dedicated GPU may not make this an amazing laptop, but it's pretty much gonna be the most powerful tablet you will ever use. It's a folding 17-inch tablet that has Windows 11 Pro running on it. You don't have to use a mobile version of an app on a bigger screen, it's an actual laptop or a desktop PC experience with a touchscreen in your hands. This folding hinge has been tested for over 30,000 cycles, so it should last you a fairly long time. I mean, they may be marketing this as a folding laptop or a novelty tablet, but this is a full-fledged workstation in a folding form factor. Compared to a folding smartphone which is running on a mobile operating system which has its own limitations, I think a folding PC with a giant touchscreen makes a lot more sense. You can chill and use it like a tablet or attach a keyboard and get a lot of work done because it's an actual full-fledged desktop OS running on this thing. And when you're done, just forge that 17-inch into a small 12-inch form factor and throw it in your bag. I mean, that's pretty cool to me. Like, tablets have gotten really good, but Android or iOS is still kind of in its early days when it comes to doing more work that depends on a PC or a Mac. In my recent experience of using my phone as a PC using Samsung DeX, I came to realize a lot of these drawbacks. Yeah, smartphones and tablets can't really fully replace a PC just yet, so I guess the closest thing we have is an actual PC in a tablet form factor. Anyways, that in a nutshell is the Zenbook 17 Fold. I'll leave a link in the description to their website where you can find more details. I would love to use a laptop like that, but my only concern, like many of you, is that folding hinge. Even though with the slim form factor, upgradability is a concern, but I don't think the hardware will age poorly at all. The internals are pretty powerful and they should last you at least like 5 years of use, as long as that hinge remains functional that long. Those folding hinges are a pretty painful problem in many laptops anyways. They are one of the first things to break when your laptop gets older. But of course it need not happen to every single laptop, like mine is still fine after 8 years. How about you though? Would you like to use a laptop like this on a daily basis? Let me know in the comments down below, or we can even chat on Discord. Link is in the description.